What's up, homies? We got Scott over there, and he seems pretty rabid about digging. I don't think we're gonna stop him anytime soon. I couldn't even get him to come to the PBR. Guess I'm gonna have to crack it for myself. Play BR. Let's give a little history about this beer, because it is a good beer. It's one of the older beers that you could drink as far as like when it came out. I think it came out near Prohibition or something. I can't believe this guy. There's no shade over here. We're like in the full sun. He doesn't even have a hat. I don't have no sunglasses. I got my PBR. It's probably not the best thing to be drinking in the sun, but it really makes you really want to drink one when it's hot, you know? It's a light beer, in my opinion. So the cool thing about it is the type of hops that they use in PBR. They're called clusters, and clusters were actually a landrace hop in America. Now hops grow a little bit better at more northerly latitudes, but we did have a landrace hop called cluster, and Anheuser-Busch actually has their farm kind of like on the Canada border because it grows better up there. I've tried to grow hops and it's kind of hard unless you have the right varieties, so if I grow again, I would actually like to grow with cluster, the actual native hop to North America, and it has a distinctive flavor to it. It's kind of dusty. It's kind of like an acquired flavor, but once you like it, it has a lot of well-roundedness. It seems coarse at first when you start tasting cluster hopped beers, but it's a good hop, and it's easily recognizable as like the session beers that our parents would have remembered, because the hops were actually the same hops that were just landrace hops. We weren't actually importing our hops from Germany. We just used what we had here. So it's a piece of American history. A lot of people don't know that, and they should actually appreciate that this is not one of the last, but yeah, one of the last beers that uses cluster hops, you know. I say not one of the last, but a lot of those beers are harder. They're harder to find for sale. You know, if other stuff comes out and everybody just drinks Bud Light, then beers like Old Style, I don't know if they use clusters, but that's like a really old session beer. Let's do an Old Style review. I hear that you could buy that for super cheap, and it's actually Krausen. I'll tell you guys about what Krausen means and all that.